They thought Melissa was like a, going for the money or whatever, and she wasn't. Never did, and never had any intention of it. And now, lo and behold, he married this girl that he was with. Turned out to be a bimbo that cheated on him and everything else. Got divorced, and now he appreciates his child. It's probably going to be his only child, probably, unless he marries Bonnie if she has more kids. But absolutely adores Tyler. I mean, he's the best.
And Tyler loves to go down there with him. Goes on the plane and everything there to go down.
Tyler flies alone. Well, they pay a stewardess, to sit with him and all that.
What are you doing? You're not taking pictures.
So I just brought everything in. Everything's dead. The battery's all dead. I never charged anything for Christmas.
That's what we always worry about with Jamie, with Brianna. Because she claims that this guy's the father. I found him on the internet, and she has never followed through on it with welfare or anybody. She says she's followed through on welfare. But yet, on the other hand, you think he was an airline pilot. What if
Brianna's dad?
And what if he decides he wants Brianna? You know what I mean? So that would be terrible.
He was a pilot, yeah.
I'm not looking at you.
Is that on or dead?
It's on.
Why'd you say it was dead?
Yeah, why'd you say it
They're
was
both
dead?
dead. Dead any minute now.
Dead any minute now.
I'm getting better.
I mean, you have your three little, like it's a battery with three different little squares.
Well, Johnny, guess what Tyler wanted for Christmas more than anything?
A video camera?
And he's been saving his money. He does chores and he's been saving his money. So he went to
17-year-old girl.
Now, I had a list, and even Jack called Melissa and said, come on, there's like 4 things on this list, and they were stupid things like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and nothing expensive. The third one was time with my dad.
Oh.
It was 2 toys, then time with my dad, and then the fourth toy.
This is all politically correct stuff, though, isn't it?
But anyway, he wants a guitar. He wants a guitar. And I don't know where this came from, but... So,
come on, Denise.
Frank went out Christmas Eve, and he was so proud of himself. He comes home, he goes... Tyler's going to love me. This is the best present he's going to... And Melissa went, what? And he bought him a guitar.
Frank did?
Frank did.
Okay.
With an amplifier and everything, So Tyler don't know it yet because he hasn't had Christmas home.
He's good at Florida.
So then Melissa called Jack and said, are you thinking of getting... He goes, well, I was thinking of it. She said, well, don't, unless you want to keep one there. But she said... But and again, he's thrilled, like, where's this coming from? Musical talent, too? Well, we said, we don't know he has musical talent.
He just wants one.
He wants one. But,
so when's he coming back?
January 3rd.
Is that working or what?
Yes, just talk. Pretend it's nothing. It's great moments. These are moments when we're all dead and buried that our kids get.
I would tell you Chinese laundry joke, Mary. Get on tape.
Hey, good.
Okay.
Oh, the Chinese.
Oh, mom, yeah. Why don't you tell
that joke?
Let's get this on.
Chinese laundry.
That's a great joke.
Has it ever been on video?
Nope.
It'll be the first time.
Okay.
New comedian.
And now, for the very first time,
and I'll email this to you tomorrow. This movie.
Close up.
She don't like close
It's not close up. You think it's close up. It's this big right there. Trust me.
This woman used to send her clothes to the Chinese laundry every week. And one week they came back soiled. So she wrote a little note and pinned it to her panties. More soapy on the panties, Franny. And the Chinese wrote back and he put more paper on the hiney, Chinese.
Hey, all right.
You got any more you want to tell? Plenty. Oh, we're not camera shy. Let's hear some more there.
This man was sitting in the kitchen reading his newspaper. And his wife came out and hit him on the head with a frying pan.
Uh-oh.
He said, what did I do? She said, I just found a note in your pocket that said Joanne on it. And he thought, and he said, oh, I was at the racetrack. That's the name of the horse I played. So she thought, oh, well, that sounds logical. Okay. So 3 days later, he's sitting in the kitchen again reading his newspaper, and his wife comes out and hits him on the head again with a frying pan.
All right.
He said, what did I do now? She said, your horse just called.
Wait a minute, that sounded like the one that was the bingo card, wasn't it?
That's next.
That's next.
All right, let's hear the bingo card.
Oh, come on. This woman used to go play bingo every Monday night. So the first Monday night, she came home with a fur coat, and her husband said, where'd you get that? She said, playing bingo. So I thought, okay. Second Monday night, she comes home with a Cadillac. He said, where'd you get that? She said, playing bingo. The third Monday night, she was going to get ready and to play bingo, and the phone rang. So she said, well, I'm on the phone to her husband, she said, go draw my bath. So he said, okay. So she got off the phone, she went up to get her bath, and there was only that much water in there. She said, I thought I told you to draw my bath. He said, I didn't want you to get your bingo card wet.
Okay.
He got her.
Come here, you. Who is that woman?
Hey, Mayor.
Who is that woman? She's got like Aunt Elizabeth.
Is that them?
They're in the
She
envelope.
found them?
Found them.
I didn't have my glasses on,
Where'd
so
you
I
find
didn't
them?
see that it was the envelope. They were there. It's just
Ah,
in the envelope.
was
yes.
I didn't for
I
paper.
put them in your
While let
envelope.
Bob read them.
I put them in the
Everybody
envelope.
was just looking for
All right,
paper,
focus
I
on
guess.
Bob.
Here, let me read them. Sitting on a tree,
Listen.
doing nothing all day. A small rabbit saw the crow and asked him, can I also sit like you and do nothing all day long? The crow answered, sure, why not? So the rabbit sat on the ground below the crow and rested. All of a sudden a fox appeared, jumped on a rabbit and ate it. Management lesson. To be sitting and doing nothing, you must be sitting very, very high up. A young boy asked his father, Dad, is it okay for us guys to notice all the different kinds of boobs? Surprised, the father answers, well, sure, son, we wouldn't be normal if we didn't. There are all kinds of breasts, depending on a woman's age. In her 20s, a woman's breasts are like melons, round and firm. In her 30s to 40s, they are like pears, nice but still hanging down a bit. At 50, they are like onions. Onions, Dad? Yeah, you see them and they want to make you cry.
That's 50s? Oh, well, that's actually true.
Not to be outdone, his sister asked her mother, Mom, how many different kinds of penises are there? The mother, delighted to have equal time, answers, well, daughter, a man goes through 3 phases. In a man's 20s, a man's penis is like an oak, mighty and hard. In his 30s and 40s, it is like a birch, flexible but reliable. After his 50s, it is like a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree, yep, dried up and the balls are only there for decoration.
If anybody sees us, I'm getting the shakes as he was getting to the 50s. I'm going, all right, no.
Terrible.
That doesn't apply to everybody.
Okay, continuing on here.
Oh, that's funny.
A turkey was chatting with a bull. I would love to be able to get to the top of that tree, sighed the turkey, but I haven't got the energy. Well, why don't you nibble on some of my droppings, replied the bull.
Oh, that's right. Poop.
They're packed with nutrients. The turkey pecked at a lump of dung and found that it actually gave him enough strength to reach the first branch of the tree. The next day, after eating some more dung, he reached the second branch. Finally, after a 4th night, there he was proudly perched at the top of the tree. Soon he was promptly spotted by a farmer who shot the turkey out of the tree. Management lesson. Bullshit might get you to the top, but it won't keep you there. A little bird was flying south.
No, that's sad.
Okay, a little bird was flying south for the winter. It was so cold the bird froze and fell to the ground in a large field.
That's sad.
While it was lying there, a cow came by and dropped some dung on it. As the frozen bird lay there in the pile of cow dung, it began to realize how warm it was.
Yeah.
The dung was actually thawing him out. He lay there all warm and happy and soon began to sing for joy. A passing cat heard the bird singing and came to investigate. Following the sound, the cat discovered that the bird under the pile of cow dung and promptly dug him out and ate him. Management lesson. Not everyone who drops shit on you is your enemy. 2, not everyone who gets you out of shit is your friend. 3, and when you're in deep shit, keep your mouth shut.
She said this to me.
Is this Christian broadcasting here, Sarah, or what?
I never tell Liz that I couldn't say all the words. I'm saying poop, but I didn't know what that word meant. The other
Denise sent you this one?
Denise sent it.
Yeah, you can tell.
Okay, the boy rode on the donkey.
Filmed. That's why she don't want to be filmed.
Listen, here's another.
The boy rode on the donkey and the old man walked. As they went along, they passed some people who remarked, it was a shame the old man was walking and the boy was riding. The man and the boy thought maybe the critics were right, so they changed positions. Later they passed some people that remarked, what a shame, he makes that little boy walk. They decided they both would walk. Soon they passed some more people who thought they were stupid to walk when they had a decent donkey to ride. So they both rode the donkey. Now they passed some people that shamed them by saying, how often to put such a load on a poor donkey? The boy and man said they were probably right, so they decided to carry the donkey.
They must have been Polish. More politically correct.
As they crossed the bridge, they lost their grip on the animal. They fell into the river and drowned. Management lesson. If you try to please everyone, you'll eventually lose your ass.
Who's responsible for it?
Okay, the last one, you're lucky. Yeah.
Is there only one more? Thank you, Lord.
An airplane was about to crash. There were 5 passengers on board, but only 4 parachutes.
Uh-oh.
The first passenger said, I am Kobe Bryant, the best NBA basketball player. The Lakers need me. I can't afford to die. So he took the first pack and left the plane. The second passenger, Hillary Clinton, said, I am the wife of a former U.S. president, a New York State senator, and a potential future president. And I am the smartest woman in American history. So America's people don't want me to die. And she took the second pack and jumped out of the plane. The third passenger, George W. Bush, said, I'm the President of the United States of America. I have great responsibility being the leader of a superpower nation. So he grabbed the pack next to him and jumped. The fourth passenger, the Pope, said to the fifth passenger, a 10-year-old schoolgirl, I am old and frail and don't have many years left. And as a Catholic, I will sacrifice my life and let you have the last parachute. The girl said, that's okay. There's a parachute left for you. America's smartest woman just jumped out with my school bag.
The school bag. The school bag to go to parachute. I just
I knew Hillary Clinton had to be in that one somewhere.
They're good. Where'd you get them?